What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, man. Wait till a few people get in the room here. Well, wait till a few people get in the room. Hey, we got somebody in the room. Who's in the room? Brad, what's up, dude? Hey, 6 people. Alright, Empty Souls, what's happening? Just got home from work, man. Just got home. Long day. Very long. Very hot day today. It was super, super hot outside today. So I got one more work day left and then back to RC fun. Stephen Merritt, what's up? Empty Souls, everybody loves their solo, man. I'm telling you, I haven't heard too many bad things about solo altogether. Few people have had some issues. Chris, what's up? Hello from Fort Myers. What are you doing in Fort Myers? Watching a repeat of Drone Racing League on ESPN. Oh yeah, I love that they're officially making this a sport. Jordan, what's up, man? How we doing, brother? Just visiting. Gotcha. Hey, Rich T, what's up? So, I got home a minute ago, and there was a package outside. Somebody apparently sent me this H100, let's see here, it's easy to run H100 radio-controlled high-speed racing boat. It's very tiny, but I think this is the same one. What's going on, Flying Trucker? This is the same one that if you remember the day that I took out my FT11 for the first time in that pond, the kid that had cancer was running the same one, this little tiny thing, and I think the RC Hunter got this one. This is his first little speedboat. Now this is brushed, is my understanding, but it is a quick little thing. Apparently it's a quick little boat. So we're I don't know who sent this. If they want to remain anonymous, feel free. You don't have to say anything. But thank you to the donor. What up, bro? Heading out cars. Hold on a sec. Let's see what we got going on here. These are coming in too fast. What up, bro? Heading out, cars loaded, about to catch up with my buddy and go Sunday flying. Cool, you got the boat. It's similar to my FT007. Yes. Let's see. They got wrong address. You need to ship that to me. Nope, the address was very specific. Let's see here. Sweet, looks gator tasty. Yes, it does, but from what I understand, it's actually a pretty quick little boat for being brushed. So, we'll see, man. We'll see what happens here. I see that it's even got a little water cooling port on the side of it. There's a little jet that sticks out the side, so apparently it's a little tiny water-cooled boat. Let's see. Coast to coast. Yeah, man, this'll be fun. We will definitely try to take this out. Hopefully a gator doesn't get it. Hey, Dan, can you make me a mod so I can take care of these trolls? Honestly, dude, just let them go. Don't even stress it, bro. That trolling group is called Order 66. And they're a group that used to follow my old channel. We talked about this, I think. They're a group that used to follow my old channel, Dan the Drone Man, when I didn't understand trolls at the time, and I actually understand them much better now. Don't even worry about it, dude. There's such a mass group of trolls with the Order 66 group. You may as well just let them say whatever they're going to say and let them have some fun. So, it is what it is, dude. You know, I ignore them. Feel free to ignore them as well, guys. I got a lifetime Order 66. They've got nothing better to do. Hey, man, they could always buy a drone and fly with us or get an RC boat or just have some fun, dude. Let's see. My buddy was the track a few days ago, and they were racing drones. It was awesome. Thomas Carey, what's up? We've seen them. They're yeah, it's just don't even know. Whatever. They're not even on my mind, man. I don't even think about them. But let's see here. So I have yet to be able to use my scuba gear. I want to get with Ron and see if we can still figure out some kind of trip to take the scuba gear out and actually go do, I want to do some free diving. I'm working on some breath exercises to get some good free diving skills in here. And let's see here. So we got the scuba gear. I got the GoPro Hero 4. We still have the GoPro Standard. And I want to go out to the reef. I'm trying to figure out I can't think of what the island is called. Egmont Keys. I want to go out to Egmont Keys again with Ron and see if we can But by the way, who is Ron, brother? Ron is the other dude that's on my channel all the time. The guy that doesn't really fly, but he kind of does. He likes to do like challenges for the Adventures of R&D, and then he likes to come over here and do stuff on my channel, and we just kind of have fun, man. I'm trying to get him into the RC stuff a little bit more. But yeah, so you can buy a shirt if you want to, American Werewolf. I'll post another link for you, man. I don't care what you do after you buy it. It's your shirt, dude. You want to burn it? You want to have a Satan ritual with it? That's up to you, brother. But yeah, whoever sent this, man, this is awesome, dude. Thank you. Like I said, nobody's claimed it yet, so if they want to remain anonymous, that's completely up to them, man. This was awesome. I just kind of came home. It was sitting on the doorstep, so, you know, I figured we'd see if somebody wanted to shout out for sending it. If not, man, like I said, don't worry about it. The appreciation is here. Thank you. It's always fun to get donation stuff. I did actually purchase my first demolition drone. I've been talking with Brian because we wanted to do the drone wars. And I've been trying to get hooked up with Meet Me so that we can start connecting some of these other pilots in the area to come in and start doing some of the demolition drone derby stuff with us. And but we need to figure out some classifications for it. Not sure if we're going to be modifying or just putting them head-to-head to see which one lasts longer, which build quality is going to handle it. You know, this is actually kind of a neat idea because it shows us, was it in a package or it came just like that? No, it had a white wrap on it, like it was shipped from maybe Amazon or eBay or something like that. Said it came out of California, I want to say. It had a California wrap sticker on it, so I believe that's what it had. I checked to see if there was a name. I wasn't going to shout it out unless somebody wanted me to, so like I said, I had no idea where it came from, man, so whoever donated it, that's awesome. We will definitely give it some water time. If you know the little brother to the FT11, which is right there, the FT12 is down for a new drive shaft bearing, so that's been down for the count, and I've been waiting for the drive shaft, the whole new drive. You can't just buy the bearing, you have to buy the whole section and replace it, so once we do that, we'll get that figured out. Jordan, by the way, thank you for that Patreon donation. That was very kind of you, bro. That definitely allowed me to go out and buy the battery for the Solo, so we're getting that out of the way. You can put a cam on it. I don't think this will be able to support a GoPro, man. This is a very small boat. I don't even think I have a run cam that would be able to sit on this that was waterproof. From what I remember with the little kid running his around, these are very tipsy. They lean real easy. The ballast in the bottom of the boat isn't really wonderful, so but they're very, very quick for a little brushed. I want to say this has probably like a 390 motor in it, and it does run on, I want to say probably a 2. If I remember his, it's identical. It runs on a 2S LiPo, and I think it's around 800 milliamps, something like that, but definitely has a good little time. And this is a great pool cruiser or a pond. It's even still a little fast for a pool, so these, if I remember, these are surprisingly fast for being you know, brushed. But hey, man, the FT009 and the FT007 were pretty fast for being brushed. So let's see what else we got here. Too bad that GoPro mounted the boat gets the money shots. Yeah, I mean, the FT11 is a much bigger boat. It can easily handle the GoPro, but we did know that if it flipped upside down, the self-righting feature does not work. So if you're out there in the middle and the camera flips over, it doesn't have the power to actually flip upright with the extra 120 grams on the top or 130 grams on the top from my GoPro standard. So we do know that it can't flip upright, but other than that, man, it definitely can handle it as long as you don't flip over. Make sure if you're going to be using it, you can retrieve it. So that's something to think about. Any of you that have the FT11, just remember that the cameras, man, really throw off how the self-righting feature works. It's great as long as it doesn't flip over. So, but I mean, I don't see it as being any different than like having like a Traxxas Spartan. If it flips over, you got to go out and retrieve it no matter what. There's no self-righting feature, so I guess at that point it just becomes a Traxxas Spartan. If it flips over, you got to go get it. You know, sucks, but that's the payoff, I guess. That's the downside to having it. That's the con. But man, you can get some really cool footage with the GoPro on there. So yeah, and he was saying the money shot, the reverse money shot, that did look cool. That 8-foot rooster tail spraying off the back. Are you going to get the Up Air 1? I am not. I am looking at buying another Little Bird, something else to play with, but right now, man, I'm kind of in save money mode. So I've been kind of, since I got out of the hospital, I haven't had much to spend, so we've just kind of been taking it real easy on my funds. And, you know, there are a lot of batteries that need to be replaced. Like I said, the FT11 battery needs to be replaced, the Solo battery. Jordan just helped out with that, so that was really awesome. After this live stream goes up, I'll drop my Patreon account. If anybody else wants to pitch in, you can do a one-time donation or you can do a monthly donation. It's completely up to you guys, man. I'm not forcing on anybody. Like I said, it's going to be in the bottom of my most of my videos that I'll be putting out now. I'll probably put it in there. So, you know, anything helps. Like I said, guys, between merchandise, trying to get some shirts out there and get my logo name out there a little bit, man, that's kind of the extra income. That's how we're doing things. That makes up for the days that I'm not getting full-time work or doing this or doing that. You know what I'm saying? So A and B buttons, can I use those as custom channels for the breakout port on the bottom? Whoa, Jordan, that is a question I would have to probably direct you to the Solo group if you're going to be trying to adjust those buttons to different things. They have pre-settings that you can set them for like different modes like Pano and stuff like that, but I've never tried to adjust them for anything else. So if you have those kind of questions, need to be directed at the Facebook owners, 3DR Solo owners group. They would definitely be able to answer that for you. I don't like to play the guessing game, and I don't like to give bad advice. So that would be my advice to you is if you haven't yet, definitely join the Facebook Solo owners group. I want to add some stuff to the Solo. Yeah, I mean, the Solo has an extension on the bottom. Most people plug the Pro lights on the bottom of it. And then we saw that guy was going to come out with the obstacle avoidance and never did, so we never got the Doppler obstacle avoidance. That sucks, because I would have bought that in a heartbeat for testing and playing with. That would have been really cool. Waves to everyone. Sean Brooks, what's up? Nah, lasers. Oh, man, you got to be careful with lasers, though. That would be a really neat idea. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Solo has really cool LED options. If you download Solex, you can just turn on party mode, dude, and it looks really sweet when it's flying in party mode. You know, it's on the ground, it doesn't look as cool. When you get it up in the air, man, it's changing all sorts of colors, so it's pretty neat. Yes, laser strobe lights. Like I said, though, you gotta be careful with that. You gotta check out the legality of doing that. You weren't gonna do this, I thought, Drone Worship. I wasn't gonna do what, Sean? What wasn't I gonna do? I had not planned on doing it, but Sean, you gotta understand, man, you gotta give people shout-outs when shout-outs need to come. Somebody sent this to me today, and I get it now. Sean, you sent it. That makes sense. I got your comment earlier now. Okay. Man, did I walk into that one, Sean. Well, thank you, sir. I do. Sean, I have been in the heat all day. It was 104 degrees today, man. I've been baking. I just got in my car and got in the air conditioning for the first time, so I get it now. I got it, okay? I may have been functioning a little slow there for a minute, but I got it. Something to review. Yes, sir. This'll, it's not quite as nearly as fast as those brushless ones over there, but I have a feeling this will still be pretty fun to play with. We'll have to take this out, and I'll have to do a video, and then RC Hunter has the same one. We're going to have to force the RC Hunter to go out, take a video with his. I got to come up with some ideas for this thing, though. 10-4, but something different. Yes, sir. Hey, Bill. How we doing, man? That was super cool, Sean. I was like, man, is anybody going to claim this, or are we just going to leave that as anonymous? Makes sense now. Sean is the man. Man, that is hot. Yeah, I mean, it's just that time of the year for us. June and July are our hottest months, and it gets pretty crazy hot. Let's see if we can get that flickering to stop. I got to do something like this to get it to stop. There we go. Oh. Would like to have seen your face. Well, I mean, I got home and I took my uniform off, and I saw it outside, and I just it was sitting on the chair. And I went back out there and grabbed it after I got everything out of my hands. I was like, what is this? I thought it was the shirts at first. I thought it was the shirts that I was going to be signing for you, man. But it wasn't, man. I opened the box. I'm like, whoops, maybe I should have opened this on camera. I just figured it was the shirts. So it was a bit surprising, I must admit. I was like, what the heck is this? I didn't order this. You know, so that's cool. That is very cool. Thank you, Sean. That definitely will be fun to play with and review. It was 115 feet yesterday. Very nice. Oh, let's see. Would like to have seen your face. Good weekend for a boat ride. Well, I can't do it on the weekend because I work all day. From the moment the sun comes up, I'm at work, to after it goes down, I'm at work. So we gotta wait. Do you notice any difference when it's that hot and you fly a drone? I do. Honestly, I know that it's very humid in Florida, and I know that the humidity, for some reason, seems to mess with altitude a bit. And when it's cooler out, I don't really have that problem as much. So I also see a decline in battery life. As the battery heats up or the bird is already hot before I get out there, I notice that it just has a few functionality issues until it cools off a little bit. And the props do help, and the props are spinning. It definitely helps. So, obstacle avoidance. If you can control the Solo from the expansion port, I could make one with an Adruno. Yeah, and that's what the guy was doing. Actually, just Jordan, look up 3DR Solo obstacle avoidance. There was a company or a guy that had made some, and I don't think we ever got to see the end of that progress that he was doing. It seemed like he was going to sell them. The kit looked very clean, and it would have been nice if they had come out with them, but maybe he can give you a few pointers, man, because that Doppler idea sounded incredible, and I would have loved to have seen that go on the red machine up there, man. I call her Big Red now. Waves to Rich Teacher. Yes, sir. So, other than that, so we talked about, let's see, did he ever return your email? He did not. I asked if I could test the stuff, and the company just never got back to me. I even said it would be cool, I'd be willing to pay for it, and they never got back to me, which tells me that they probably never perfected their idea. They kind of jumped the gun a little bit, and I think they tried to, make the video a little too early, and then it just didn't work out, I guess. I don't know what happened with that, man. Nothing never spawned from that at all. I was really hoping that I would see something come from that, but it just didn't. Hey, Danny, did you see my new video? RC, man, I did not, man. I know that you sent me that message, and I still have to go check it out. I saw part of it. You were talking about your updates and videos about it, and then that was as far as I got. I kind of had to go take care of some stuff, but I will definitely go back and watch it for sure, my friend. I got you. What is the next thing you got planned for the Solo? A new battery. First comes the battery, get the bird flying again, and then worry about everything later. I'm so skittish to do anything of the mods that anybody's doing because, honestly, everybody's talking about all these new GPS boards, but then everybody's losing GPS connection in the middle of the flight. And that scares me because this Rev A original board does not lose GPS signal. The only time it has ever done it is when I was out in the tree in front of my house, and that's a big tree, and it was my fault that it happened. These people are flying in wide open areas and losing GPS. I'm not having that problem, so I'm not sure I want to mess with that too much. It's functioning properly, and that's kind of the way I want to keep it. Let's see here. What did that say? I had the left URL. Drone Worship, I left you the URL last night for the setting of pitch. For P&R values on the Hubsan? Absolutely. I appreciate your direction on that issue I asked you about. No problem, man. Like I said, after a crash, the Hubsans go through these weird little things, and sometimes stuff gets all out of whack, and the P&R values are normally the first thing to go, so you always want to redo those. Reconfigure them. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Hey, Mario, I want to tell you something, man. You comment on all my videos, dude, and total props on that, but every time I try to comment on your comment or add a like or a heart, it tells me 501 error. I can't talk to you at all in the comment section for whatever reason, dude. I have no idea. I have been trying for like 2 weeks now to comment on anything that you say, Mario, and it will not let me do it. I cannot talk to you in the comment section for whatever reason, bro. I don't know if it's your computer doing something, because I always do it from my phone or my PC, and it never lets me talk to you. So I just want to let you know, man, it's not that I'm ignoring you. I'm totally not. For whatever reason, anytime I try to comment, it does not. Well, that might be the case. Wow, something is stumping Drone Worship here. Yeah, I mean, it is rare that I get stumped. But, I've never had that happen with another YouTuber. So I just want to let you know, man, I'm definitely not ignoring you when you comment, dude. I try to keep track of everything like that. And anytime I've ever tried to communicate with you, bro, it does not allow me to. So I'm sorry about that. It's very unfortunate I can't talk to you for, whatever reason YouTube's decided, or MAC address versus Microsoft, and I have no idea. You know, I'm stumped. Yeah, you called it, Sean. I'm stumped, man. I don't know. I have no idea. So, we are figuring out what to do with Ron's Hubson. We're not sure if we want to blow it up because we don't want to cause a big ruckus on internet or YouTube. I'm suggesting Ron should throw the 502E that's having problems flying into the death pit of the demolition and see how long it lasts in the death pit. Because I ordered the JJRC, I think it's the H31, which is almost invincible, and it can really take a beating. And I thought that would be a perfect quad to start with. My worship shirt arrived today. Looks nice. Damn. I have had a few people, man, that got their shirts in and they said they've been happy with them. So that's awesome that they turned out good. I do want to keep that shirt going. I may make that same shirt again for my next process. They allow me to run it for 10 days, but see, I only like to run the sales for like 3 days, because if I do it in 3-day increments, that means they ship out that much faster. If I run them in 10-day or 15-day increments, yes, the sales go on longer, but at the same time, what ends up happening is that they wait until the end of the sales before they ship the stuff out, and I just don't want people to have to wait that long. So I just sell them in 3-day increments, and we'll figure that out. I also want to have some lanyards made with drone worship. So, do you still wear the shirts in the pool because you're fat? Yeah, dude. I think most people wear their shirts in the pool if they're fat. What kind of question's that? I'm hiding my fat. It's obvious. Oh my God, are there really so many RC bachelors? Hey, Drone Worship, I'm going to send you a URL for your at least watch 20 seconds of it. I wish I could get you this for review, but subject line would say speed FYI. This Steven wants to know if anybody else's shirt smelled like vinegar for some reason. We know that his apparently had some kind of weird vinegar smell. I don't know if it was the packaging that it came in or it was just an oddball shirt. I guess one of them came in for some weird reason smelling like vinegar. That sounds really weird. I washed mine today before I hung it up. Okay. What else was I going to say? There was something else on my mind. And oh. I made the video. Nobody liked it or commented on it earlier. I'm not even upset. It is what it is. It wasn't really for you guys so much. It was for the drone people. Nope, smelled like tan. That's funny. So I made that retro gaming video earlier about being able to play Android VR now, and I wanted to test this. I have a VR box where your phone slides in here like a screen, so I would put my phone in there. Then I would connect my transmitter to the PlayStation Portable app, download the game I wanted, and play it in VR without having to have my PC. Wireless, and then just connect it to my phone, and that's it. The audio ports come right through the side here. I can plug in earphones. It's got a place to plug in your thing. And this takes retro gaming that you used to do as a kid and totally changes your reality and perception of what you used to play. So, like, and it's not even wonderful VR, but it does give you that sense of being immersed a little bit in the game, which is really cool. So, basically, what I can do now, have you seen the standalones I was talking about to you earlier? No. Where you got your ROMs from? Well, ROMs are different than ISOs and CSO format files. What did that say? VR for FPV? I mean, you can. The Bugs 8 runs on a system like this. You just turn it on your phone and then you put it in. You can use this for the Bugs 8. I'm not really talking drone stuff here. This is tech stuff. This is phone stuff. There's an app. I don't know if any of you had a PlayStation Portable. Solo VR, you can. Same principle. You would do the VR cord through the side of this. You could use these for the Solo for VR. Like I said, your phone just slides in there and that's it, man. Then you run the cord from here to the HDMI input on the transmitter. And then you could use these for, these are $10 on eBay. So these are the best ones I've ever found because they have a really good adjustable lens. Watched the left comment. Watched it and left in the comments of 2 screens on the right. Or was it the VR box you're holding up there? What? I don't understand that comment. What about your PC mirroring thingy? Would you recommend it? Absolutely. That's great for if you want to run PC gaming, like high definition gaming through your phone screen with a controller. Absolutely. I forgot what that Trinus was really good too. Sean Brooks, I'm sorry, man. I didn't really understand the comment. Basically, a phone or tablet smashed into... What'd that say? Smashed into a VR headset so that you don't have to use your phone, and it's a detected system. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, this is just for gaming. That's what I was talking about. Everybody wants to talk FPV on me, and I just want to talk about gaming for a second. I'm just ecstatic because I've been waiting to be able to play like PlayStation 2 games on my cell phone in VR anywhere, anytime. That's awesome. That's what I'm getting at here. I will make a video for anybody who wants to learn how to play PlayStation Portable on your cell phone, because it's not ROMs. They're actually ISO files and CSO files, and I can download an entire batch of 80 and give someone the download link if they want it. And you can download up to 80 gigabytes of like 450 different PlayStation Portable games that were ported over from PS2 console. Yes, Joe Worship, I watched that and left a comment. I know, Sean. Let's see here. I just thought it was fun for anybody who wanted to actually play PlayStation 2 in VR, because it's not ever heard of. I've never heard of that. I just think it's the coolest thing ever. Just wondered where you download your game ROMs from. Yeah, Brad, it's you can do it from MU Paradise. They're going to come as RAR files that you'll need to extract, and then you'll have to change the format of them over to ISO or CSO. Smaller files are CSO. ISO is bigger but better resolution, so that's a choice you'll have to make. Or you can go on like Pirate Bay, and I know I shouldn't be suggesting Pirate Bay. I got to get that flickering to stop. Hold on, there we go. You can go on Pirate Bay and just type in PSP ISO file, and you'll see people that have a mass compilation of them all together in one folder. You can just download a whole bunch of them. So, what's up, Eric? CPB. Yes, the Pirate Bay. Absolutely, definitely do it with a VPN. Yes, yeah, don't, he's not joking. Definitely, if you're going to be on Pirate Bay, the Pirate Bay, use VPN. There we go, Bill. Create, not hate. Create, no regret. Create, no regret. Interesting. I've never heard hashtag create, no regret. I kind of run on hashtag create, not hate. Didn't you say the Bay? I did. The Pirate Bay. Like I said, you can choose to download there, but definitely do it from a VPN if you're going to do it. Let's see. Windscribe is a very reputable VPN. So for those who don't know what a VPN is, it's basically a way for you to convince any server that you're on that you're in a different country or you're not connected to, whatever. So I use a VPN. I sent you a link to what I was talking about. Okay, awesome. I use IBVPN. Heck yeah. It is. It's definitely. That's its main function is to mask your whatever you're doing is the main function of it. But if you wanted that explanation, it basically convinces whoever's monitoring that you're in another country or over here or you're in this state or whatever. He's so dramatic. Many of us watching liked and commented on his gaming video. I was a kid on Christmas when I realized I could play PS2 games in my cheap $10 VR headset anywhere, anytime. GTA in VR, riding in a car, taking a trip. What? Ratchet and Clank? God of War? Are you kidding me? Oh man, I feel like a kid again when I get to do stuff like this. It's almost as much fun as RC products. I've been waiting for an app that has allowed me to actually do real gaming, not just what, the stupid Play Market allows me to do. Let's see. Hopefully not driving a car. Not driving, like taking a trip, riding with somebody in the back seat, bored, VR headset, wireless, I pack a classic game controller. Boom, ready to go. Oh no, I've given Ron a new challenge. Forgot about God of War. Dude, they had God of War Chains of Olympus. Like, that was one of my favorite PlayStation 2 ported games, man, over to PlayStation Portable. And they had, what was the other one? God of War, something of Sparta. That was another really good one, man. I had a blast with that. And I used to have, like, it's PS2 graphics, and you can play them on your cell phone now. Like, any game you want to download, you can play with SSPP. And not Halo. Jordan, I've been working on that. I've been working on trying to have my friend build an emulator for Xbox, and it's almost impossible. There are no Android Xbox emulators out there. If he could ever get that figured out, man, I would be playing Halo and Halo 2 on my phone. Absolutely. Oh, I would never leave. Like, you guys would never get any more drone videos. I would never. I would be sucked into my VR world. I'd be gone. Sorry. I love all of you, but phew. I want to run on Android. It won't run on Android. I know. There's somebody was saying that they might be able to get XBMC, which, as you guys know, some of you may know, used to be Kodi. Somebody was saying they may be able to do something with Kodi that would allow you to play some systematic games through the Xbox PR Center. So that would be really cool if they could do that. What was somebody saying? Beep-beep. Beep-beep-beep-beep-beep. Can't wait to get that system I bought. Should be here Monday. Yes. There's nothing better than a good arcade controller system. And you said it has up to 800 arcade games. That's pretty pimp. Best watch out who you give your people might send you things to review. Ooh. That's alright, man. Keep them coming. I'm running out of shelf room. I gotta have a shelf put up across the back of my bed here because I got a whole box of Star Wars stuff that still has to go up, man. The room is finally coming together, and I got the little studio over there, and I got the stuff up on the wall finally. I got the trilogy plaque going on, which is cool, man. I haven't had that up in a while. And obviously I got all the Game Boys mounted in their respective containers, and part of the Star Wars wall's up over there, but we still got a little ways to go with the room, man. It's coming together. We're getting things together. It's starting to feel like home again, man. Just needed to take the time to put stuff up. I won't, what? What did that say? Let's see if I can get that to go away. Okay. Let's see. I can't win. System, yep. Tripod for the wild sex shows. Actually, the tripod's just for the filming on the Tinker Table, or just the simple videos I do for, having some background stuff, and it's got my microphone on it. So I might enjoy some VR mat. There you go. There you go. Exactly. Get yourself a box of a VR box for $10. Spend $20 on a transmitter. Make sure you have a decent device, and you're ready to roll, man. I'd be more than happy to make a video. Dan, old Solo battery. No, buddy, I'm using your money, and we're definitely buying a new one. I gotcha. Oh, send you the old Solo battery? For real? You want to mess with that thing? It gets about 8 or 9 minutes of flight time now. Now it probably is even worse because it's been sitting on the windowsill discharging. So if I charged it up fully again, it would probably only get about 6 minutes of flight. But yeah, we can get something figured out, Jordan. Absolutely, man. Oh, that's right. You're in the UK. Alright, we'll see what we can do, man. We will see what we can do, Jay. J Money. I want to see how fixable it is. Well, I mean, there are ways to do it. You can replace the 4S, but I think it's a 4S. You can replace the 4S battery inside of it. It's definitely a little work to get it apart, figure out what you're going to need. But I've heard of people doing it, so I believe there are videos showing you how to do it. Send it to. Yes. We do this. We send it for you. Well, I've got to leave myself a little time to try out this VR gaming now that I'm home. I live in Utah. I'll pay for shipping. I thought you lived in, oh, maybe that wasn't you. Who was that? Ted wanted a Xmod, but they're so torn apart, they're no good, man. I looked at them, man. I don't think anybody wants to take that challenge on. If you're serious about it, I'll get you one, but I really don't think anybody wants to take. I think selling them's probably the best idea. Just get them out of here. Make them somebody else's problem. Best watch out, he's okay. Dan, it's that sun, I'm telling you. I know, man. I know. Jordan, Xmod, the container of Xmod's right there. That whole big pallet of Xmods that are so torn up that I put batteries in each of them. I can't get any of them to activate. This transmitter doesn't work with that one, so I have no idea how beat up they are. It's nice of my friend to give them to me, but I have a feeling that the majority of them will probably never work again, even with restoration. So, let's see how. Send it. Would you hold the box of the boat up once more, please? I want to see it. Sean, for you, sir. That's more of a car sound, but, you know, splash, splash, I'm a boat, look at me, I'm in the water. Is that better? Does that work for you? Not a problem, man. Is your phone rooted? I don't need to root it. I have all the developer options turned on. There's not rooting it is not necessary. The ZTE ZMAX Pro is just a double tap on the kennel, or a 6 tap on the kennel, and it opens up developer options. I never really saw a reason to root it. I don't run any custom ROMs on it for any reason, so the developer options are all I really need to play with. And I don't remember what mine runs on. I've done electrical engineering forever, so I know what's up. Well, maybe I'll just pack one big box full of stuff and just let you go at it, bro, with the Xmods. Because I'll tell you what, man, a lot of those look like they're in pretty rough shape, and I don't know what goes to what, and they're just not communicating with each other, and nothing's turning on, nothing, so we'll see what we can do here, bro. Bum, 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 bum. I tried to root my phone, but after I added the water to the soil, nothing happened. That's the first. I've never heard that. Even though I'm pretty sure you're being, you know, goofy. That's the first time I've heard somebody actually say they tried to plant their phone. That's funny, man. That is funny. All right, well, guys, I'm going to pack things up here and shut it down. Sean, thank you very much, sir. We're going to definitely have some fun with this. We'll try to get this out and do a review. Let's see, Sean, John Worship. You need to get the Jordan Milan and create RC Electronics, and then your company can get started. Oh, man. Yeah. We just need a company to take on my logo so I can actually start like being sponsored for product reviews, man. That's the main hope, is that at some point that happens. Oh, gosh. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to try this VR and tell you what I think. We're going to get this figured out. And if this works good, I probably will do a review of this and what I thought, because I'm insanely curious to see how Dexter's going to work on this. Jordan, have you joined my Drone Worship Facebook? You should if you have not. I think you have. I'm pretty sure we have. So, keep in silence. Yes, like I said, anybody who wants to find me can definitely look me up on Drone Worship on Facebook. So, let's see. Yeah, waiting for the VR stuff, mate. Excellent. I mean, if there's people actually interested, because like I said, that video got really no support. I had a couple people that threw a little support on that video. I used to do a lot of gaming stuff on one of my channels, and we called that Retro Fatty, and because it was all about retro gaming, and this is basically retro gaming. So I ran my old intro that I had for that back on here today. And like I said, if I do other gaming stuff, we'll go ahead and run that intro again. But bear down on the juicer tonight, Joe. I know I got a whole bunch of juice in there I need to get out. Wow. 10 dislikes. Hey, man, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. There's been, trolls up and down through this live stream today, so you get what you get, man. They don't stress me out at all, bro. This is YouTube. I have learned my lesson. This is YouTube. They're always going to have people to hate, so. All right, guys, I'm out, man. The toodaloo.